This is the type of stuff you're going to be seeing in this video.
Large, medium, $1 more.
What is up everyone, my name is Top Extract and today we're going to be showing you some scams that you might have fallen for quite a few times in your everyday life. Now this could cost you from about $1 to $10 each day, or £1 to £10 each day, and that might not seem like a lot straight off the bat, but if you add this up throughout the year, you could be losing potentially thousands on only small things that you don't even notice. So this video could be huge to change that. Anyway, leave a like on the video to spread around the word and let other people get scammed less. So hopefully this will help some people to learn, and yeah, this should help you even tomorrow, even in the near future. Hopefully these tips will definitely help you out. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Anyway, I'm going to be sharing some really huge secrets that big companies don't want you to know, and hopefully this video will help you out a lot. Anyway, let's get into it. So I'm going to start off this list with something a little bit mind-blowing. So do you have a favourite snack that you eat on a daily basis? You go to a shop, you buy it for about 50 cents or about £1 or whatever you spend on the snack, and you notice over the years that it's slightly changed. And this slight change might seem like it's to improve the product, to make it seem tastier or more appealing, and that's what a company would do. It would just change just to keep up with times and just to make it look more appealing. You might think that this is fine and nothing's changed, but it's all for the better, and it will just improve the taste and everything. But this is actually untrue. So if you ever notice, for example, I'm going to be bringing up a massive example here, Snickers bars. So they've brought out over the years many different variations, but I'm going to be talking about Snickers Duo, which is like 2 normal Snickers bars put into one packet. Now what you might not have known is that this is actually quite a huge scam. Now you can call it a scam, you can call it whatever, but it's quite misleading on their part. So they cost about double the price of a normal Snickers bar, and it costs a little bit more actually in some places, and they make the packet seem more than you're actually going to get. So what they do is they just put 2 normal Snickers bars into one of these huge packets, and the packet seems absolutely huge, but when you actually open it up, the product is a lot smaller than it actually seems, and people are paying huge amounts every year for these products that actually offer less than you thought. Now this is something to definitely take into account, and this little space in between the bar actually saves the company millions and millions of dollars or pounds every year just because of this tiny little space in between. It's actually crazy, but if you actually look this up, they are saving near billions of dollars or pounds every year just from this small little change. I thought this personally was quite mind-blowing, and yeah, it's crazy how much they can save from one tiny little space. Next up we have cinemas. So for example, View Cinema or any other cinema that you go to, they actually don't make a lot of money from the movies themselves. Most of the income actually comes from the snacks they buy beforehand, or the viewers buy before they actually see the movie. That's why you probably noticed that cinema food always costs a huge amount more than normal food, and this is also why quite a lot of cinemas don't actually let you in with your own food that you've brought from home, because they can make a lot of money from you if you buy the food that's actually there. The food at some fast food places, for a large Coke for example, costs about £3, which is absolutely ridiculous, and costs you a lot of money because they need this money to actually stay in business, because cinema tickets don't even cost that much in comparison, and you probably spend a lot more on food than your actual cinema ticket itself, especially as some cinemas actually don't even cost that much to actually see the movie. So this is actually quite appealing to most people because they see the price of the cinema ticket and they're like, wow, this doesn't cost a lot, but in reality they're spending a lot more on food than they would have ever imagined, and this could be costing you a lot of money each year, especially if you're an avid moviegoer. So just try to maybe sneak in your own food. It might be a bit of a sneaky tactic, or just go somewhere where you can bring your own food. It will just save you a lot of money in the future. Okay, now this might only apply to a small fraction of you guys out there, but will definitely affect quite a lot of you in the future, or maybe if you had kids, you could inform them about these scams and everything. So if you're planning to go to college or university, college if you're in the USA, university if you're in England, then you will know that college books cost a huge amount of money, like a ridiculous amount of money, and put that on top of the expenses you have to already pay. This is going to keep you in a lot of debt in the future. Anyway, yeah, the college books cost near hundreds each year, and that is a ridiculous amount just for a couple of books that no one probably even reads most of the time. And yeah, this is just a huge amount for books, which is something that you'd never think you'd do in the future, paying money for books, especially if you don't read books. But anyway, yeah, this can cost a huge amount basically, that's all I'm trying to say. And one way to actually not get tricked into this is just to buy some books online, or try to look online for a good deal for these things. Anyway, yeah, what I'm trying to say is you can get second-hand versions of these books for a lot cheaper than the university costs, and this could actually save you so much money that you could be spending on food and other things that you need at college to help you pass. So this next one actually surprised me quite a lot, and I was quite accustomed to it when I was starting to do this. Anyway, quite recently I've been taking quite a lot of cabs to places. Instead of taking buses or whatever, I take taxis and Ubers. I'm not sure if it's the same with Uber, so I'm not gonna exactly quote them on this, but I'm pretty sure it happens with them, but don't quote me on that. But anyway, if you've ever taken a taxi or do take taxis around because you don't have a car or whatnot, then you'll definitely see this happen quite a lot. So anyway, quite a lot of cab drivers actually drive a very long way around to where you're going to go. You might think that this is because they don't know the area very well, but anyway, if you've ever noticed this, then you'll definitely know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so they'll take a drive and they'll go a completely different direction that takes about 10 minutes longer than you actually thought it would take, or it would take you if you took another route. Anyway, this might be because they don't know the area, but most of the time these guys have sat-navs, so it's not really a very good excuse because they could just find the quickest route. So quite a lot of the time these cab drivers, and I'm not saying every single one of these drivers do this on purpose, but some corrupt few actually do this, so they actually go the very long way because it costs you more money and it makes them more money. So a simple way to do this is to directly tell the cab drivers where to go, and this will probably cost you, and this will actually save you a lot of money in the future if you ever do this. This next scam is absolutely crazy and is the final one I'm going to show on this list, and is one of the sneakiest methods I have ever seen to make money. So you saw it at the start of the video, and I'm not going to be naming any corporations in this video because I don't want to get sued, and yeah, I'm just going to say a lot of outlets actually do this. So in some fast food outlets, the medium cup size holds the exact same amount of liquid that the large cup size does, meaning if you buy large drinks, you have practically, you're pretty much burning your money at that point if you're buying large drinks from some of these outlets that do this. And I'm not saying all outlets do this, but quite a lot do. And another scam quite a lot of people and branches offer is that they try to offer ice in your drink whenever possible, saving them a lot of money and leaving you with less of your drink. A way to avoid this is by simply asking for no ice or editing it out of your order. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. I'm sorry if my talking was a little bit weird. It's a bit hard to do these videos scripted and try to tell you all of these scams in this order because I don't know, it's just not the easiest thing to do. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, hopefully this has helped you in the future and will just open your eyes to all these scams that are out there. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.